Okay, Alex. So I don't know about you, but I feel like every single Monday morning, it's just this constant battle with logging in. Like, first, it's my corporate email, then it's a code for my phone, then it's my face, then it's another app that needs an update, and then I gotta log in again. It's exhausting, you know?
Oh, Stella, you are not alone. Trust me. I hear that sentiment echoing through like almost every office hallway these days. It really truly feels like we're constantly jumping through hoops just to get our work done. And it's easy to think, seriously? Can't the developers just like figure out the authentication so it just works? But here's the thing. This actually isn't a bug. A lot of this behavior is intentional. It's by design actually.
Wait, really? So all this inconvenience, it's on purpose? That just sounds like, I don't know, a little bit paranoid, to be honest. Is IT just trying to make our lives harder, or is there like an actual, a reason behind all these extra steps?
Not paranoid at all, Stella. More like realistic. It's part of a much bigger, smarter security idea called zero trust. And I know, the name zero trust sounds harsh, right? Like your company doesn't trust you personally. But it's not that. It's not about distrusting people. It's about not inherently trusting any connection, any device, or any user. It's a complete shift in how we approach security in this modern, super connected world. Think of it this way, Stella. In the past, company network security was kind of like a medieval castle. You'd have thick, imposing walls and huge, heavy gates. Once you got past those initial gates, you were in, right? And everything inside was pretty much accessible. There wasn't much security once you were, well, inside the perimeter. All someone needed was a back door, a tunnel, a crack in the wall, and the whole system was vulnerable.
Okay, yeah, I can totally picture that. So if you manage to sneak in, you just like wander around and grab whatever you want? That actually sounds terrifying from a security perspective.
Exactly. But Zero Trust, it treats systems more like a modern hotel. You check in, you prove who you are, and you get a key card. But it isn't a master key. Your key card will only get you to your room. Maybe the gym, maybe the pool, and even the elevator will only take you to the floors you're allowed to go to. And it checks you every single time. Your card works today, but that doesn't mean it'll work next week after you've checked out. So we never just trust, we always verify. And we continue to verify again and again and again.
Wow, so it's constant verification for everything, all the time. That really changes the game, doesn't it? So, what are the specific checkpoints that make this zero trust model work in a modern organization's computer system?
Great question, Stella. There are a few core checkpoints. The first is identity. Who are you and can you prove it? In the past, that might have just been a username and password, but these days it's more often multi-factor authentication, or MFA. So instead of just one thing like a password, you need a password plus a code, or a fingerprint, or even Face ID. And then there's passwordless authentication, which is like only using those stronger methods, no password at all. We really establish who you are.
Okay, that makes sense. So, once I've proven who I am, then I'm good to go, right? Like, I have access to everything?
Not quite. That brings us to the next question. What are you allowed to do? That's access control, which often involves the principle of least privilege. By default, people are only granted the very minimum access they need to do their job. If you don't need admin rights for a particular system, you don't get them. If you don't need to see the payroll application, you can't. So even if someone's account is compromised, the damage is still limited.
That's super smart, actually. It prevents one bad actor from getting into everything. And what about devices, like my laptop and phone? Do they get checked too?
Absolutely, Stella. Your devices matter too, because your equipment has to be safe. That's why companies nag about OS updates and application updates. Any kind of unpatched software is a prime target for attackers. Many systems now enforce trusted access, meaning your device has to prove it's healthy before it's allowed to touch sensitive data. And it's not just about software. Additional software continuously runs, watching for suspicious activity on the network. They check how you behave, not just who you are.
Oh, wow. So, like, if I usually log in from Denver at 9 a.m., but suddenly someone with my credentials is trying to download the entire customer database from Romania at 3 a.m., it's gonna, like, set off alarms?
Exactly. That should definitely trigger some alarms. It'll either block that request entirely or demand additional verification. Hey, is this really you? And even if you're on site at an office, Zero Trust uses approaches like network segmentation, which means dividing the network into secure zones. It's kind of like treating a network like a well-designed office building, where accounting is separate from engineering and marketing can't just wander into HR's files. If something goes wrong in one area, it doesn't automatically spread.
Okay, so zero trust can feel inconvenient. Yeah, but it's really about being realistic, right? Passwords get stolen, devices get compromised, people click bad links. These things will happen. So when they do, Zero Trust makes sure one compromised account doesn't become a company-wide disaster. It really helps protect the business, the data, and ultimately us.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Stella. It's not about paranoia. It's about intelligent, proactive defense in a world where threats are always evolving. So next time you're dealing with those extra logins, remember you're helping build a digital fortress around your data. And to all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. For more deep dives into tech and cybersecurity, remember to visit franksworld.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us bring you more great content like this. Thanks for listening.